It seemed like you were in a groove, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how badly did you want the ninth, and I know you're glad to win, but still, he comes out to get you. How badly did you fight to stay in?
Yeah, no, it definitely wanted that ninth, finish the game out, help us out a little bit more for tomorrow. But it is what it is. It's part of the game, and getting a little bit more used to it, being in the bullpen now for a little bit.
You work yourself into a little bit of trouble in the seventh there and strike out Ryapel to end it and kind of show a burst of emotion. What was that moment like for you with the crowd going crazy and him kind of walking back to the dugout?
That's huge, that's what you kind of live for, I grew up my whole life dreaming of being in that moment. And to get the opportunity to actually do it and perform and execute a pitch and strike him out, it's just what you look forward to your whole life. It's a great feeling.
Ethan, a couple of things for you. You've hit home runs now against some of the top arms in the country, upperclassmen who were projected first-round picks. What's going through your mind? Did you dig in as a freshman for the first time against these guys? And then also, how did Waldrop kind of settle into the game? What was different about him?
I feel like I treat everyone the same way, and everyone puts his pants the same way as I do. So I just kind of just go up there, ready to hit whoever it is, no matter if it's a midweek guy or, like you said, the top guys. I treat everyone the same, and everyone is equal. And as you can tell, he started getting better as the game went on. Is because he tried to mix in his off speed more, and his off speed was plus. So hats off to him.
You mentioned off speed being plus. Ethan, coming into that at bat, were you sitting on anything? Were you waiting for anything, or just kind of get a pitch you like for that home run that ended up winning the game?
Our like scouting report on him was just to find the ball, see the ball up, and I ended up seeing a ball that split her up, and I hammered it. So just didn't want to get any balls in the dirt and swing at those.
Ethan, you mentioned before that Cole gave you some advice about when you're ready, you stop taking reps. Is there anything else that you do? You got to eat a certain thing. You got to dress a certain way. Is there anything else you have to do to get ready for a game?
Nope, nothing else. I just go up here every day and ready to work.
Eli, I guess tonight you and Jack both had a few moments where you got in a little bit of trouble and worked out of it. I guess just coming in later after Jack's worked out of some of those jams, you work out of your own jam yourself. I guess what were you guys kind of doing? What were you seeing from Jack? What did you kind of see in that moment as well? And I guess what's it kind of like piecing those together as well on top of Will doing some of the similar stuff the night before too?
Yeah, there's people in the SEC that throw 100, 102 miles an hour. There's nothing I can reach back for that is going to be better than what anyone's ever seen. They're facing people in the fall and early spring, their own teammates in practice that are throwing 100 miles an hour. I mean, there's nothing I can do to reach back and beat that. We talk about it a lot. Coach Parker says it. Don't reach back for more. Just execute better. Jack, he's an awesome teammate. He comes up to me in between every inning there. He looked at me and said, just breathe, just be you. And we have great teammates, we execute, we love each other. It's awesome when people have your back like that.
Yeah, Ethan, obviously injuries are no stranger to this time of the season, but you guys are without Hall, you're without McGillis, you're without Cassis, you're without LaCroix here in a Game 2 clinch. What does it say about the depth and talent of this group to come out with this win?
That we can rely on anybody, and we make do with whatever we can do. And it's been great to see our guys come off the bench and just compete. And I love every single bit of it. And they're great guys, and they work their butts off, probably more than anybody, to come off that bench and get that opportunity. And they got it, and it's obviously shown. And now we're up 2-0 in Florida.
Ethan, for you guys to be leading the country in home runs this season, what do you attribute that success to?
Probably just working hard in the weight room, getting with Billy and getting right with Billy, and like I said, just working hard.
Ethan, how much did you face Chris Veach in, I guess, preseason practice in January, February?
Oh, like one time when he was like 70% off the mound from Tommy John, so I didn't really face him in full.
But you've seen that change up now for a
I
while.
probably swung at it when it hit the grass and like 70 feet in front of home plate.
Yeah, what about that pitch and his arm speed or whatever he does there makes it such a tough pitch to hit?
You just can't see out of the hand. It's just like, it just goes in like another dimension and it just comes out. It's like you can't even see it.
Eli, I just read somewhere on Twitter that Florida hasn't won a game here since 2018. I know you're a sophomore, but Braswell was talking about it. People don't come in here and win. What is said to this team, or how do you think this program has developed a culture of winning? I mean, you guys are 23-1 here this season alone.
Yeah, Founders Park is one of the greatest places to play in America. That's why people come here. You've seen it in the past. We won back-to-back national championships. People here love it. We're playing bad, they hate it. That's just kind of how it is. You love to have a fan base to have your back like we do. And I mean, we don't necessarily say anything about it. It just comes to us. So we come to play here. That's why we play in the SEC. All places in the SEC have good atmospheres, but I believe ours is one of the best in the country as it is. And it's a blessing to be able to play here and perform and execute and be with my teammates. Everybody loves it.
This is for both of you guys. To play tough opponents, weekend after weekend, to drop the series last weekend, but to come here and take the first two from these guys, what does that say about this team?
It just seems like it's like we just have so much heart. Like, we have heart, and I know on that bus ride home from Nashville, we were just itching to get back on the field, and we got the dub against Charleston Southern, and then we came out here ready to play the number 3 team in the country, and it has shown that we have so much heart, and no matter what happens the week before, because it's the SEC and you're going to drop some series, it's just baseball, and no matter what happens, we're ready to go, and obviously we've bounced back, and we're looking for a sweep.
Yeah. It kind of the same thing with him. We take every day as one day at a time, one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. We continuously work hard, like, every day of the week. There's truly no days off in our program. It's kind of how it is if you want to compete and perform and win. It's great to see all of our guys working hard every single day. Everybody wants it. We've got guys that are incredible. They can play anywhere else in the country, and they're just itching and fighting for a chance. And hats off to them for working like they do. We have a great atmosphere in the locker room, in the weight room, on the field during practice. It's awesome to see how we work as a team.
Ethan came in as an infielder with the injuries. Have you been working at all at first or third base to get ready just in case you're needed to come into the infield at all?
I have not.
Eli, Jack came off the mound pretty fired up a couple of times. It seemed like just about every inning he came off the mound. I guess just when he's in his zone like that, what's that like in the dugout? And I guess what were you guys seeing from him in some of those moments?
It's awesome. His energy really feeds the whole dugout, feeds the whole crowd, really. Jack's such an animated guy. You love him. He's an awesome human. He has everybody's back, and that's why it's so easy to have his back. When he's fired up, we're all going to be fired up.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all.